48 years.
48 years.
Yeah.
Jeez, it seems a big
2 to
change.
go, and Indy Kennedy will give me a big lump of money.
Will you stay there?
No.
You're getting out, are you?
Well, I think 50 years hard work is enough for anyone.
It's a long time.
It is, yeah.
Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, loved it. Loved the work.
What's the usual stuff you do?
Well, we'd do anything with stone, really. We'd make furniture. I liked the big job we did in the church there a couple of years ago.
That's right, yeah.
I did all the steps on that, like, so I did all the steps on it. Enjoy that now.
Yeah. So you've been at everything?
That was the second time we did the church, like.
Yeah.
We did the first, when they originally moved the altars out, and the priest turned around to face the people.
That's right, yeah.
We did it that time, we put a little plaque with all our names on it down underneath the altar. And I remember putting it in that, this was in the 70s. I said, I'll never see that again. It shows you can never say never.
Never say never. Did you do anything in Main? Did you do out there?
We did all that for Father Mihal, yeah. We did the Station of the Cross, and we built all the stone around the well for him. And, you know, way up there,
I was up there, yeah.
Little church, we did, the windows.
You do?
We sandblasted them. They're perspex, like. We sandblasted all the figures on that time. And we brought up the statue that time as well. We didn't make the statue now, but those guys that time were getting up, a fence and a thing for the farmers. So fair play to Father Mihal, they got them to, we brought it out as far as on the truck, the statue, and the cut was a rope, like it's swinging from the bottom of the helicopter. And they brought it up, we had the pedestal ready above us, and it just landed right down top of the pedestal above.
So it dropped in by helicopter, yeah?
Dropped down by helicopter, it was. The video is as well, all that, but peacocks there, man, every winter all the pictures are on the wall.
The photograph that, yeah?
And the video, had the video for there as well.
And you do any other interesting jobs? I suppose so many, yeah. I suppose most of the big business is headstones, is it?
I made a big 6-foot cross and I sent it out to Texas.
Texas?
Yeah, he was I can't remember his name, I shall remember his name, or Coffey. But he was a friend, Ross Perot. Remember he went for a president there one year. And he was a good friend of Cathal Duffy's, this man. And he came over and we made that big cross for it and he went out. He wanted us to go out.
To install it?
Yeah. He said that his family grave was next to the famous Sam Houston, the Alamo. Came to the Alamo. His family's plot was right beside where he was buried, he said, Texas. But we didn't get out there.
But it was for a grave?
It's his own family grave, yeah.
Family grave?
It's we made a big cross and the dice stone and everything under it. It's, the old crosses we carried with the dragon's heads on it.
Yeah.
For every dragon's head I had to change it to a bald eagle's head. I had, yeah. And a lot of the motifs on it, they were all crests for the American Air Force and the Army and all that, because all these families were in the forces. So I had to change all them on instead of the Irish carving. That was interesting.
And has the technology changed much now? When you started out?
You still have to go to the graveyards and dig the holes, put in the foundations, put up the headstones.
Cutting stone changed?
Headstones, not a huge amount. The only technology is in the lettering now. It's all sandblast. When I started it was the hammer and chisel with Birdie Coffey. We didn't get a sandblaster until 1978 up in Coffey's.
Oh, okay.
When I started there, it was hammer and chisel. There was no.
And the coffee sold out when was coffee founded?
1852.
And when did it?
Yeah, I started shortly after.
How many generations were in it? 3?
Well, there was Birdie and it was handed down to him from his father. Yeah. And then it went on to John. And then it was sold in, I think, 2004 or something.
Corcoran took it over then in 2004.
Yeah, Sean bought it, yeah.
And where did it start out initially?
Well, as far as I remember, they were up on Altamont Street there, and of course Harry was on James Street, the other brother, Birdie's brother, where the Coleman is now.
Oh, the two stone.
Yeah, the two of them.
Oh, yeah.
Harry was on James Street, and Birdie was on Altamont Street.
And when did Harry quit? I never heard of Harry.
He died young, Harry.
He died.
He died young. 58, I think, was when he died.
Yeah. So they were a long time in business then, weren't they?
1852, yeah.
That's a long time, yeah.
I believe that when Malloy's opened, about the cost of the first customers when Malloy's went opened over here.
Right.
Yeah, they had the details of it in the book. The Coffeys were their first customers into Malloy's, and there was another old family firm as well.
Coffeys were a bit of work on the Reek and Cropatrick.
Yeah, and the altar in the church we did. I think it was Father King we did for now. We actually walked up every morning
Every month.
Well, the helicopter brought up the stuff for us, because they were leaving stuff up there with the farmers as well. So we walked every morning, did a day's work and walked back down again to it.
And how many days did you do that for?
I think we're 5 days at it
5
now.
days, yeah. So you were fit.
We're fit anyway, we're football. And of course we did the octagon, the statue, put up the statue there on St.
Oh, you done the one on the octagon as well?
We put up that, yeah.
St. Patrick. What year was that? Can you remember?
Oh God, I can't remember. I can't remember what you put that up.
So you've done a lot of nice jobs, yeah?
We did, yeah, we did a lot of work around the town like this now, we'll have this kind of work and a lot of plaques and walls and a lot of inside in buildings too, like, you know. And
did you ever do an unusual grave? Headstone? Or they're all fairly standard, is it?
to be all, yeah. People might have just a bit different.
What kind of stone do you use on graves?
Granite, limestone and marble, mostly granite now.
What's the best?
Granite. That's the longest. This, see, it'll keep it polished, it's so hard, the shine won't go off it and there's less maintenance on it.
Okay.
With the marble and limestone get dirty, you have to clean it every few years. So,
How long does the print last on them? For?
well, the letters themselves will last when you're
Forever.
gone and your family are gone forever, but it's the paint and the gold on them. Gold leaf now, if it's done right, will last about 12 years.
12 years, yeah.
Silver paint, that or a bit longer, you can paint them every 6 or 7 years, black paint or white paint, whatever on them.
Okay.
Gold leaf is probably the best, or the silver paint.